attempting to open my beat-up MacBook to type up my notes from the interview. You're such a perv, Sid, but a lovable one. Don't laugh, her voice squeaks on the other end of the line. It's for research purposes. Writing smut, I deadpan. Hey, that smut pays the bills, baby. Sydney is a romance author and my co-blogger at Long Sticks and Hard Shots, the sport-themed sex advice blog we write together. I talk about my experiences with professional hockey players and love of their sticks. Sydney uses her way with words and obsession with sex to make our readers swoon. Bizarre conversations are par for the course. After all, she writes romance for a living and has her brain conditioned to write sex all day. Conversations that are sexual in nature are expected and often and welcomed when it comes to Sydney. She has a way of talking about topics that would make most readers uncomfortable. Somehow, she finds a way to get our readers to open up and interact. Maybe you should poll our followers to see how many words for cock they can come up with. I don't have time to sit here and ramble off all the naughty words your skanky brain wants to hear. Some people have to work for a living. I might have to reevaluate our friendship, she jokes, breathing hard into the phone. What happened to ovaries before broveries? We're a team, and those hockey dudes can wait. I roll my eyes, a smirk forming. I work with more than hockey players. I just happen to prefer the sport best. Knowing she will never let me get off the phone without answering her question, I sit back in my chair and stop typing for a second. Fine, I'll start you off, but then I have to get back to work. Unlike you, it takes me more than 20 minutes to write a good story. I'll have you know that it takes me more than 20 minutes to write a story. I pour my heart and soul into those raunchy taboo novels. True. I take a sip from the oversized coffee mug that says, I'm smutty and I know it. This is one of the many strange gifts Sydney has given to me over the years. It even has a pink lipstick smudge through the center of the mug. But just because I'm the owner doesn't mean I can take the day off, now does it? I'm barely keeping this paper afloat after everything that has happened with my father's company. Yeah, babe. Sorry about all that. I'm sure things will turn around for you soon. You just need to get your foot in the door with the right people. Easy for you to say. You write a book and it sells 10,000 copies in 1 week. She laughs. What can I say? Sex sells. I have to give my readers what they want. I glance at the clock on the wall in front of me, one of the few things that work in this place other than the coffee pot. I need to make this deadline, so maybe we can talk about cocks later. She huffs, pretending to be annoyed. A tactic she uses every time I want to get off the phone, and she still wants to chat my ear off. You own Sports Buzz. It's not like you have to kill yourself to make it to print, and besides, it's an online newspaper. I'm the owner, but my bank account says otherwise. That much is true. If I don't land a few more interviews for the month, I will have to tap into what's left of my savings. I haven't made a cent from the paper, still hanging on by a thread. The call waiting beeps in my ear. I glance down and see a local 215 area code, unsure if I want to pick up at this hour. But what if it's work-related? I cannot afford to pass on a story. Hey, Sid, I have to take this call. Oh, bullshit, she grunts in mock irritation. You're just trying to get rid of me because you don't want to answer my question. No, I am not. Look, I will call you back later, I promise. But I'm stuck on this scene and need your help, she whines. I need another word for cock. You can only use the same words so many times before they all start to sound the same. So, will you help me with this scene or not? I am so close to finishing up Nate and Ashlyn's story, and I need the Kennedy touch to do it. Sydney does this every time she's on a tight deadline with her editor. A guy and girl meet. They have hot sex.